Hello guys, welcome to our channel and welcome to the game development series using Python Pygame. In this tutorial, we are going to talk about the target movement. So let's just get started. Let's open our Visual Studio Code. Before we talk about the target movement, let's just pass the variable we have defined in previous video. We are going to use this variable inside the game window loop. Okay, so let's just pass it over here. Block X and block Y. Okay, and it is basically the x and y coordinate of our target, where we want our target to be appear on the screen, where we basically want it to appear at the top left corner of our game window screen. So we are going to pass the x and y coordinate according to that. So let's just say 10 and 50. Okay, we are going to save file and run it. And I think it is good because we need to use this area to display the name of our game windows, name of our game, and also need to display the bullets. How many bullets we have left? We are also going to display it over here. So we are going to need this area. So let's just keep it like this for a while. Okay. If we need to change it, so we can change it. So now let's just talk about the movement we want from our target. Our target is going to do both type of movements. First is going to be the horizontal and second is going to be the vertical. Horizontal movement is going to be the same as our spaceship. So our target is first moving horizontally. When it touches the border of our game window screen, it start to move vertically downwards at certain pixel. Okay, so first let's just talk about the horizontal movement. For that we need to just change the value of block X. Okay, just like we have done with our spaceship, we are going to increase the value of block X inside our game window loop. So let's just add our variable block change X into the block X, and for that we also need to pass some value inside this variable block change X. Let's just say we pass 2. Okay, we are going to save the file and run it, and let's see what happens. As you can see, it is moving right hand side, and we actually doesn't want it because it just go outside this game window screen. So but we are able to take the move into the horizontally. So let's just keep it like this. Let's just talk about what actually happened here. We are increasing the x coordinate of block with certain amount of pixel. We are doing this inside our main game loop. So when we are going to run the program, it is going to look like our target is moving right side, but actually we are just adding some pixel to the x coordinate, means our block x. Because of that, target is getting new position during every single iteration of while loop. So that is basically what happened here, and that is how basic animation works. Okay, let's just talk about the vertical movement of our target. For that, first we need to define at which point we want it to be go vertically. Okay, in our case we want it to go downwards whenever it reaches the left or right side of our game window's edge. Okay, in other case we can also say it like this: when its x coordinate, means our target's x coordinates, is either less than 0 pixel or it's greater than 800 pixel. Why 800 pixel? Because 800 is the width of our game window screen. Whenever that happens, we want it to go downwards, we want it to move vertically. Okay, so now we are going to put that all down into the code. Okay, it is basically simple. we are just going to add some value of block y. Block y, and like this. But if you run it like this, we are not able to get what we wanted. We have to put it inside the if else condition. Okay, so let's just pass some value to the variable over here. Let's just say 2. If we pass 2 over here, save the file and run it, so we are not going to get the result we wanted, but I just want to show you guys how does it look like. It just look like we are throwing our target to the spaceship. We doesn't want it like this. Okay, so we are going to put it inside the if else condition. Let's just say block x value is greater than equal to 0. Whenever the value of our x coordinate over target is negative, means less than 0, we want it to be happen. Okay, we want this thing to be happen. Oh, my bad, not greater than, less than. Okay, and we also need to define one more thing. Log x value is greater than or equal to 800. Then we also going to change the value of our block y. Okay, block y. I think we need to change this value 0 and 800, because if we keep it like this, our block is going to outside our game window loop. But let's just run it like this and see what happens. Let's see if we are able to get the block moving vertically or not. uh, I think not. Okay, let's just reduce the value over here. Let's just say 750. Okay, and let's just save the file and run it again, and let's see what happens. As you can see, it is starting to moving vertically. So I think we are able to get this condition working. Okay, now I want to talk about some little bit of a tricky part over here. So when our block is doing our vertical movement, after that we want it to continue the horizontal movements too. So let me just show you what I am talking about. We are going to add some code over here in this condition. When this condition apply, we want block change x value to be the positive value of block velocity. We are going to pass the value of block velocity, positive block velocity, to this variable block change x. Okay, and we are also going to add over here we are also going to pass the block velocity value of block velocity to the block change x value over here, but we are going to pass the negative value over here, and in this condition we are going to pass the positive value. I'm going to explain this, but let me just put the value inside this block value block velocity. Let's just put 2. Try to remember, block change x value and velocity value should be same. If it will not same, then the movement of the target is going to be the different. Okay, so these two values should be same. Now let's just talk about this. Let me just run the program. What we pass over here, when our target is moving, as you can see, it is right now moving right side to left hand side. Okay, When it is moving right side to left hand side, our this condition is going to be applied. At certain point when it reaches the left hand side of our game window screen, it just move little bit of vertical downwards, and then it started to move right hand side. Okay, so when we want our block to move right hand side, we are just adding some value to the block x value, and when we want it to move left hand side, we are decreasing the value of block x value. Okay, so this is what we are doing actually over here. When this condition is applied, we want to increase the value of block x, and when this condition is applied, we want to decrease the value of block x. Okay, so that is basically what happened over here. I think we are not able to see it clearly because the value of block change y is less. So let me just give it a bigger value. Let's just say 50 for example, or let's just say 40. 50 is going to be much bigger, so let's just say 40. Save the file and run it again, and let's see if we are able to see it clearly this time. When it is going to now we are able to see it clearly. As you can see, whenever it touches the edge of our screen, it just do some vertical movement. It come downwards, and then it continue over horizontal movement. Okay, I hope you guys get this point. Let's just do one more thing. I want to do one more thing before we call it a day. I want to apply the same condition into our ship. I want to apply if else condition into our ship. There is a one problem. Let me just show you. When we are moving our spaceship to the left, it is going outside the game window screen, and when we are doing right hand side, it is also going to be outside of the screen. So we what we need here actually is we need to define the border, and our spaceship should not be go outside that borders. Okay, so let's just put it inside the condition. Let's just make one more if else condition over here. Cpex less than equal to 0 when the value of cp is going to be the negative or less than 0. What we want to pass the value of cpex is 0. Okay, one more thing, when the value of cpex is greater than, let's just say greater than, we can't say 800. Okay, because when it is 800, it is already outside the game block. Let's just say 750. When it is 750, we are going to pass the value of 750 to the cpex. We are just changing the value of x coordinate of our spaceship. Okay, that is all we are doing over here. So let's just save the file and run it. And when we are doing as you can see, it is not going outside the border. We have defined the border. Okay, and let's just see what happened over here. As you can see, it is going little bit inside, so we need to decrease the value of this. We need to decrease the value over here. Let's just say 730 and 730 over here. Let's just save the file and run it again, and let's see. As you can see, it is perfect now. We have defined our boundaries that we wanted. It is not able to go outside the game window screen now, so it is perfect. So that is it for the today's video, guys. I hope you like it, and I hope you are able to understand this logic, the positive and negative value that we are passing to the block change x variable. If you like this video, then press like the button and subscribe to our channel. If you have any query, then tell us about it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.